Welcome to the Stratford IP Strategy Academy. In this session, we are going to explore the 5 formal types of intellectual property protection. Let's jump right in. There are 5 primary types of IP protection. A utility patent covers how a functional invention works. For example, how a roll of toilet paper works. This was patented in 1881. Trade secrets cover all aspects of a functional invention, but also any commercial information that is valuable because it is kept secret. For example, the recipe for the unique combination of spices used on the KFC chicken. Industrial designs or design patents cover the visual features of a product. This is an example of the Coca-Cola bottle that was protected in 1937. Trademarks protect the brands such as words, logos, sounds. For example, the Coca-Cola logo first registered in 1960. Copyrights protect software writings, songs, arts, etc. When looking at IP protection, it is important to consider coverage. Protection with utility and design patents, as well as trademarks, are limited to the countries they are registered in, while trade secrets and copyrights provide worldwide protection. In terms of eligibility, a utility patent will only be issued if the invention is deemed novel, useful, and non-obvious by a patent examiner. On the other hand, there are virtually no restrictions on when you can protect with a trade secret. Industrial designs need to be distinctive. Trademark need to be distinctive in association with the goods and services, and they cannot cause confusion with existing trademarks. And to own a copyright, it needs to be original work. Publication is another important consideration, affecting mainly utility patents. The patent specification must describe the invention in sufficient details for someone skilled in the art to reproduce it. The details in the specification of a utility patent are made public 18 months after filing. This means that competitors can use the details provided to manufacture and sell a version of your invention in any of the countries you have not obtained protection. Finally, the term of protection varies from one type of IP to the other. Trade secrets, trademarks, and copyrights provide almost indefinite protection, while utility patents and industrial designs have finite terms of protection. Once formal protection expires, the invention enters the public domain and becomes available free of charge and without consequences of infringement. It is important to note that the various types of IP protections are not mutually exclusive. Here's an example of a well-known running shoe, the Saucony Kinvara. This shoe is protected by at least one utility patent covering the sole cushioning. It's also protected with at least 2 trademarks. It's protected with at least one industrial design on the insole. The manufacturing process for the shoe is likely kept as a trade secret, and the marketing material used for selling the shoe, like the website, for example, would be protected by copyrights. By utilizing and combining the coverage provided through multiple forms of IP protection, Saucony's brand and products benefit from a stronger and more holistic coverage. As we mentioned earlier, trademarks are used to distinguish and protect the brand. Let's use Coca-Cola again to illustrate the benefits of trademark protection. What if Coca-Cola did not register their trademarks in South America? While traveling in Brazil, you buy a can of pop that looks just like Coca-Cola, but you might be in for a terrible surprise because it might not taste at all like what you were expecting. Now imagine if Coca-Cola had filed a utility patent on their drink recipe instead of keeping it a trade secret. But at the time, they filed for protection only in US, Canada, China, and Australia because they had limited funds and were unsure if it would be a success. 18 months from the day it was filed, the recipe is publicly disclosed by the patent offices and is therefore accessible worldwide. At this point, except for the countries in blue, anyone, anywhere can freely manufacture and sell the same drink. After 20 years, when patent protection expires, anyone, anywhere in the world can do it as well. Coca-Cola would have completely lost their unique advantage. But Coca-Cola decided to keep the recipe a trade secret, giving them worldwide advantage over anyone trying to copy them. However, it's not as easy as simply not disclosing their recipe to people outside the company. Coca-Cola took and continues to take strong measures to make sure the secret is not released, including ensuring that the entire recipe is not stored in one place or known by a single person. They have stringent cybersecurity to make sure that the secret is not uncovered. If it was uncovered, they would immediately lose their competitive advantage. Because of their decision to employ the use of trade secret, the secrets of the Coca-Cola formula have been protected for over 100 years. Formal IP protection include utility patents, trade secrets, industrial designs, trademarks, and copyrights. A product can be protected by multiple types of IP, and foreign protection strategy is key to sustaining competitive advantage. My name is Nathalie Giroux. I hope you enjoyed learning about the different types of IP protection. Further your IP strategy learning by watching other videos available in the Academy.